Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 2 Crystal Souls. We are still in the underworld, and this place is so fascinating that I spent a lot longer last episode than I was planning to. Let's take a look at this. Okay, this is definitely not a friendly place, and it is in ruins. Ruined Riverfort. Okay, so this is not at all the capital. I guess I should have guessed as much, since the game didn't actually announce this to be any kind of city, but just a fort. Well, in that case, I'm definitely going to rest here again. Also, I'm more inclined now to check out this other place first. The tower-looking thing. Rest for a few hours. Certainly looks like we're not going to... Yeah, it certainly looks like we're not going to run out of rests here, which is nice. Obviously, this being the only chance we get to rest down here until we actually find some kind of friendly town. Insofar as those even exist down here. I mean, we are looking for the Avernite town. Those worms respawned. Okay, so you even get an opportunity to grind here, I guess, against respawning enemies on the world map, which is nice, I suppose. Yeah, all kinds. Actually, oh, I never checked here even. Oh, here. Okay, so there were a couple more things that I somehow overlooked. Yeah, let's check out these minor things first. These are just cave lizards. Giant lizards. Which doesn't mean that we are going to actually kill them. Despite a 90% hit chance. Actually, shouldn't Xas have a better one? No, also 90. Okay. Yeah. But other than that, these things should actually be quite easy to kill. Yep. Very, very easy. If only we can manage to hit them. Okay, that was easy enough. There's a campsite here. As you walk down the passage, you begin to hear strange squeaking, chittering noises. A chittering noise. It's distant at first, but quickly gets closer. You turn back and come face to face with several strange, ravenous insects. Oh, might these be... That is a chitrak. Interesting. Looks more like a crab than an insect. Although those are obviously related. But as we know, these larvae are dangerous enough as they are. In fact, I'm a little bit afraid. Okay, that didn't work out. Holy shit. Yeah, Swafnir's probably dead here. Maybe retreat? Tactical retreat? Shoot it. Okay. %50 hit chance. Okay, I should not have done that or that, in fact. Yeah, this is okay. I accidentally clicked there. So we just deal damage. Killing none of them. Ouch. Maybe it's a better idea to actually take out the larvae. Yeah, do not want you to stand there though. Okay, good. Good. That larva is completely wasting all of its turns. You Xas and yourself, awesome. And maybe we can kill a couple of these. Good. Okay, we have a lot of trouble hitting these things. There we go. Okay. Yep, these are definitely a lot more of a challenge which I appreciate. Is there anything useful? Nope. Just the experience. Both for my characters and me. Save. And nothing here. Alright. Fair enough. I think we're still in good enough shape to attempt this one. Hello there, imps. You see several small, scaly creatures. And they are circling the tower, looking at it from all angles, trying to find a point of weakness that would allow them to allow them entry. Okay, so they're not actually guarding it. That's good. So whoever is in there is probably friendly. Their total failure is very frustrating to them, which is why when they see you, they decide to attack. They think that you're easy prey. They might be correct. Although, they really are just imps, which we have dealt with before. So I'm cautiously optimistic. And rightfully so. Although they do give a decent amount of experience. Okay. You try to search the bodies of the demonic creatures, looking for a sign of who they are or why they are here. Unfortunately, their bodies start to hiss and melt away the moment they hit the ground. Soon, only rank piles of tarry substance remain. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. All right. There's also this hidden passage. Well, let's see if we can find a way into this tower. Probably not. Huh. Is this another situation like with what's his face's tower in Avernum 1? You find a stone tower out in the middle of nowhere. It is human architecture, recently built. Really? Is this maybe the same tower, just transported here somehow? Huh. It is sealed. It is also sealed off. There are no visible entrances. Not that we can tell from just looking at the front, but okay. No doors, no windows. Someone has recently tried to force their way in. The walls and ground are scorched. They didn't even succeed in cracking the stone. To the southeast of the tower, you see a campsite. You might be able to use it to rest. Oh, okay. I mean, it looks slightly different. I don't think it's the same layout. Oh, well, there is obviously a way in here. Not that we probably have what it takes. We do have 2 piercing crystals. I'm like 99% sure these are not going to work. That would be too easy. Oh, never mind. We can get in here. There are 2 bodies here. They're pretty charred. A magical trap probably killed them. It's hard to tell because of the soot, but you think you can see the crown insignia of the Empire on their armor. How did these people get down here in the first place? Oh, and also there's the entrance. Quite obviously. Fine robe. Wisdom crystal? Yes. Okay, I guess that answers the question whether this was worth it. Acid shower. Nearby foes. Meh. Who of you two... I guess either of them can just use any damaging item before using their, you know, normal physical attack. It's just a matter of actually using it. Yes, you get that. Good halberd. Oh, hold on a second. Actually, I'm so used to throwing those away immediately from the first game. Crude halberd deals less damage. Okay, but it has a cleaving chance. Okay, fair enough. So maybe a good halberd would actually be better than a spear of the same level. It does also increase armor, which is actually quite generous to make up for the lack of a shield. Right, I hadn't actually considered that aspect, but in that regard, spears are actually a decent alternative for a more offensive-based frontline fighter. The sign says L-Pit-esque. The game doesn't automatically take note of this, as with those pylons I found, but it does seem meaningful. It does seem to fit the same pattern that we've seen before. Almost as if that's the code to teleport here. Should I take a note? I guess I'm just going to. I doubt that the game is going to give me an option to just input characters, but L Pit-esque. Underworld Tower code? Question mark? Although I don't know how smart it is to write your password on the wall outside of your place, but maybe that's not what it is at all. Intriguing. Bronze broadsword is not as good as... Or wait, is it? Or is it? It is actually better than the crude broadsword. What do you know? Right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Crude longbow. We all have now. Alright. Was it worth using a piercing crystal for? Probably. I mean, eventually we'll have that spell for ourselves, and I doubt... I'm still not entirely sure about the range of piercing crystals and the respective spell, for that matter. I made sure that she was standing as close to the barrier as possible, and I think if any of these tiles would have been dispellable, they would have been dispelled as well. Everything that's in line of sight, basically. If one of these is dispellable, however, it might not have worked. I doubt that's the case. It very much looks like level 1 or 2 will get you through this outer layer, but the inner layer you must actually have the level 3 spell for. Probably. I'm still going to save after having used that first one and give this another shot. Okay, these can also be dispelled. Huh. Interestingly, yeah, why was only a single one dispellable here, but multiple here? Also, assuming the rest of them are also dispellable, maybe the range is shorter than I thought, so I'm going to have her stand right here. Where is she? Oh, there. Okay, that's actually perfect. Yeah. Oh, okay, never mind. So only those are dispellable. And the range is bigger than I thought. So none of these are. Good. Good that we have confirmation for that. So I'm gonna have to take another note here. Ruined town. Right. This is called Barrier Tower. Oh, okay. Barrier Tower. If only I can remember where that is, but... Barrier Tower, surprisingly, has a barrier. Who would have thought? Okay, cool. That's another mystery to be solved at some later date, hopefully. Huh. Well, I'll take this, if you don't mind. And this. Cool. No buttons, no nothing? Well then. Barrier Tower, okay. At least it's called the same thing on the world map. Which is not always the case. This looks ominous. In a crevice at the east of the east end of the cavern, you find a flat slab of rock. Oh, it looked like a chest? A volatile body was left on it to decay in peace. It holds a large sword in its skeletal hands, its blade curving in a delicate wave shape. Was left on it to decay in peace. I mean... I'm going to take the sword very, very carefully. I did, okay. Doesn't feel good, though. A wave blade. How does that compare to what you have? A very old weapon with a strange wavy design. It doesn't look like any human-made blade you've ever seen. Plus 5% to hit chance. I like that. A lot, actually. Broadsword. Can I use that in my offhand? I cannot. God damn it. That would be the perfect offhand weapon. If it was a bit lighter, I suppose. Oh, wait. Does this not have... This does not have a cleaving attack. Why did I think it did? Doesn't this? No, it doesn't. Did they change it, or is that a different kind of sword that I'm thinking of? They now have a 15% crit chance. Okay. Huh. Come to think of it, I hadn't actually seen any cleaving attacks happening. So I suppose that explains that. Extra hit chance. Oh, actually... Yeah, this also does give you damage protection. Wow. Maybe I should read item tooltips more attentively. Yeah, it's too bad that you can't actually use 2 broadswords or longswords to dual wield. Yeah. Extra hit chance or extra protection. The damage is close enough that it might not make a difference. Honestly, more often than not I have trouble hitting things. Of course, yeah, sure, damage protection is also quite useful. No doubt about that. Okay, well, I'm going to rest again, even though we're not missing a whole bunch. Yeah, but we're pretty far away from the next level up, so... I'd rather be fully prepared for whatever that ruined river fort has in store for me. Rest for a while. Really hoping that it won't eventually tell me that there's no fuel left to light another fire, and or we're out of food. But that would just be too cruel without any kind of warning. So they definitely wouldn't do that. It's just, something that should eventually happen, realistically speaking. Okay. Now let's see what this place is about. I wonder if it must matter whether you approach from the land or the riverside, right? Maybe there's some kind of gate. Obviously, we'll have to eventually pass through by boat, but I wonder if there's a gate that I need to open. That would actually be pretty awesome. There's a ghoul that hasn't seen us yet. Oh, there's another ghoul that apparently has seen us. Okay, let it come here. Oh, can we actually pass through here? Probably, now that I think about it. Yep, totally. Okay. That's still fine. Okay. A ruby skeleton. That's fancy. And there's something here too. Oh, that's... What? What did you say? What did it say there? Oh, action cancel. I'm gonna try this, just on the off chance. No. Even though Ruby Skeleton sounds like kind of fire-based. Oh, ouch. Of course, now my mages are in the front row here, which is not good. The good news, though, is that it seems like Ruby Skeletons are quite weak. Okay. Slowed, huh? You lost your turn. Wonderful. Do I kill it or do I... Yeah, I think. That was not a super smart idea because I was considering doing this anyway. There. Still doesn't do a whole lot, but, might as well. Why do I have this knife? What? Also, hold on a second. What's this? Oh, a bent hexagonal bar. Only worth half of what a non-bent one is? Okay. I mean, the material should still be as good. Also, okay, now I see what they actually look like in the environment. Let's try this again. Although, honestly, these things are easy enough to kill as they are. Well, I say as I fail to actually one-shot them. Yep, never mind. Okay, you heal. You... Fireball. No cleave. That's fine. Step back. Kill it. Okay. Good, good. Huh? Oh, there's still an enemy visible. Why is it not coming? Doesn't matter. You heal first. Okay, now it seems to be coming. Did ghouls used to be more difficult? Or am I crazy? Okay, well, definitely gonna take this one. I mean, can we close the door again? Crap. Yeah, I guess I have been holding on to these as possible crafting materials, yeah. I wonder if the bent ones are just for selling. Even though, again, the material should still be good. Bent or otherwise. Well, we'll have to deal with you, and you're actually not difficult at all. Okay, so maybe that was not a proper name, but just a... I don't know, just a general name for this kind of creature. Iron Dagger. Valentine Cloak, Residus. I guess we are finding a lot of those Residus, so if we had a throwing character, we could actually use those. And definitely would. But yeah. Another bent bar. Inside the box is a paper package carefully wrapped. You have just enough time to realize that a paper package shouldn't be in these ancient ruins before it explodes in a cloud of green goo. Well, crap. Thanks for no warning whatsoever. Is there anything else in there? No. Nothing else of interest. I mean, okay, I suppose in a way that bomb was something of interest. Just not, you know, the kind of thing you like to find. Group heal, yes. I guess. In a way, it makes sense to give that to her. I mean, she already has some. Spell ward. Eh. To give that to her so that she can heal everyone at the end of the round. After all the damage is done. Oh, you can't die from that. Why did I think that wasn't a thing? Well, okay. I saved. I'm still going to trigger the trap, though. I'm just going to heal in time now. Actually, I could have just removed the debuff to begin with. Why is she still affected? That's annoying. Yeah, okay. That would have been more efficient. There we go. Some kind of group healing would also be nice. I mean, the single target heal is actually really cheap, so it's not that bad. Still, I could have saved a few spell points here if I had actually been smart, which I'm not. But I think we have established that. So you take that and that and that. Actually, all of those. Alright, moving on. Actually, let's take a look at this corridor. Okay. Well, we can't go there. Alright. I was gonna say, oh, we could have landed here if we had come in from there. But, no. Maybe this can be shattered? It's possible, but we don't have to, because obviously there is no way for us to go from there. Okay, and there's the switch that I was expecting. Oh, you're fast, my friend. You hit hard, too. And these are... oh, that's a white. Okay. So, I don't know what makes you ruby. I guess it's really just referring to your color, without any implications as to any possible elemental affiliation. But you're definitely not immune to fire. You know what? It might be worth hasting, because there is another enemy as well. Also, the white is easier to kill than I would have expected. And there's another one. Awesome. Oh, is this one tougher than the first? Oh, maybe I should be reading. This is a gaseous white. Obviously, it's a different kind of enemy. Okay. 72 damage. Yeah, we're actually dealing okay damage to it. It just has a lot of hit points, so that's fine. Yeah, definitely heal. Hasted. Okay, well, then you can do this. Almost. Kill it. Nice. Cool. Easy peasy. Get a ruby. Maybe from the ruby skeleton? That would actually be nice. Girdle of Endurance. Well, you need more hit points, so there you go. It does provide less armor, but I think that's still worth it, probably. Let's see. 110 versus 111, yeah. Brings you almost to the same level. Oh yeah, okay. It's exactly as I thought. There's a massive wheel here. A steel chain is wrapped around it several times and goes from there into a hole in the floor. The apparatus is remarkably still functional. In fact, it has been oiled recently. However, it doesn't have any sort of handle. Where you might expect spokes to grab onto, there is only a hexagonal hole. Haha. You insert a hexagonal bar into the hole. It fits perfectly. Using the bar, you are easily able to turn the wheel. As you do, you hear a clanking noise. It comes from the river outside. A quick inspection reveals that one of the gates is now open. Oh. You then sabotage the wheel so that none of your foes can close the gates on you. Awesome. That's very smart thinking. So, even though... Oh, we hadn't actually seen this one. And there must be a second one. Oh, okay, and I see. Now we actually have to go in here probably and land here. Via boat. Huh, this is a really nice dungeon. Much more intricate than most dungeons in the first game. I am definitely a fan of this. Needless to say, hopefully. Okay, here we have a couple more of these guys. I probably should have played it safe again and not just barged in, as I just did. Okay, these are just normal whites. This might still have been a little bit needlessly risky. We're gonna take a few extra hits here. Since we still don't have a good AoE attack option against undead. Yeah, I killed that one. Normally I would have left it almost dead. No haste. That's a bit of a problem. Yeah, and we do have this, but it just deals so little damage. I doubt it's gonna kill the white. Yeah, it's way too little damage. Actually, 2 fireballs might have done the job, but too late for that. Why don't you kill the ghoul? Okay, good. Right, I was hoping that Snuffy would be able to finish off the white there. Why don't you... Can't really do much here. Can't retreat anymore. Attack? Yeah, that's what I thought. Good hit. Nice. Okay. Another ruby. Appreciate it. Okay, nothing else useful. Right here. Oh, okay. Hi there. Yes, that's... I should have seen that coming. Oh, right. Can shoot again. And unfortunately, you missed. Otherwise, that would probably have killed this ghoul. There we go. Alrighty. Okay. The official docking area. And that seems to be all there is that's accessible from here. Cool. Okay, now we've opened that gate and made sure it stays open. Which allows us to go in here. There is a portcullis here extending down to 2 feet above the surface of the water. You will be able to maneuver your boat under it. Thanks. Much appreciated. And in fact, yeah, if we had come in here... Actually, we wouldn't have seen this whatchamacallit? This wheel in the first place. If we had just come here by boat to begin with. But obviously we would have seen the portcullis, which I guess would have clued us off. The bars of the portcullis to the west have rusted and fallen loose, enabling you to work your way in. There are footprints in the mold on the floor. They are still fresh. Yeah, this is all very strange. I mean, we have been invited by the Avernite, sure. But, I don't know. Was it them who were recently here, who camped at that campsite outside that I've been using? Obviously there is this human tower, this human-built tower that has recently been constructed here or moved here magically. And corpses of Empire soldiers. I suppose that pretty clearly indicates that people from the surface have found their way down here before we did. So actually, of course, I mean someone must have stolen or destroyed or whatever those crystal souls. All this time I had been thinking that someone did something on the surface, that, you know, somehow the war between the Empire and the Avernum has caused some collateral damage to some random crystal structure or something that was meaningful to the Avernite, but not to any of the humans. And that's what they're angry about, but I guess it makes more sense that someone actually found their way down here and actually damaged something, maybe on purpose, or maybe stole something. I guess we're going to find out more about that. When you step through the door, you see a small group of Avernite lurking by the north wall. You start to greet them, but they immediately reach for weapons. For some reason, these Avernite want to kill you. There must be more than one faction of them, and some of them are hostile. Well, I mean, we knew that much. I think that has been pretty explicitly told to us. Thankfully, they're not the physically strongest. You know, just from the way they're described, I naturally assume that they're all spellcasters of some sort, but I guess that's probably not true. We're gonna see if they... No, oh, actually, yeah, sure, they throw razor discs. Quite deadly so. Quite deadlily so. Okay, how do you like fireballs? Not so much, huh? And that guy dropped something purple. A different kind of cloak, perhaps? Oh, he was slowed. Well, shoot. Oh, or maybe just a beautiful crystal. That's fair enough, I guess. Goblets, nice as they look, they're not worth anything. I guess probably because we don't have a way to actually transport them back to any kind of merchant intact. Can we please? Oh, there we go. It wouldn't let me click on that enemy at first. Maybe I just didn't click right. I did not mean to open this door yet, but I guess I did. One of the Avernite waiting for you wields a long curved blade. It's a strange sort of weapon. Unlike anything used in Avernum, but very much like the one of us is currently using. It's vicious, elegant, and painfully sharp. The Avernite warrior waves it at you in a strange pattern. It takes you a moment to realize that the creature is saluting you. Then it says something in its strange tongue and moves to attack. Oh. Hold on, Avernite... What? Avernite. Okay. Oh, Fonlet. I was gonna say, this looked like some kind of undead to me, but no, it's very obviously the guy who greeted us. let's wait for him here. Like the honorable warriors that we are. Stand back a little bit. Cast a protection spell. You stand here and haste. Let them come. One at a time. This should make the fight very handleable. Since enemies aren't usually smart enough to, you know, move past our warriors. You should be able to shoot through there. Right? I'm a little bit afraid. Actually, when you stand there, can you... Yes, good. I wish there was some kind of command, yeah, you know, to make sure your character does not move while trying to perform some kind of attack. Okay, there's... Wait, there's more. Dazed, well, that doesn't help you in any way, or us for this matter. Raise a disc. Okay, he cleaves. Nice. Yeah, and he should definitely not be standing there, but it's over now. Either way. The Avernite warrior receives its final wound. It stops attacking. It stands upright, shifting uneasily from foot to foot. After a few seconds, it waves its blade at you again, another of those strange salutes. It lowers the blade, which slips from its limp fingers onto the floor. It collapses a moment later, dead. Okay. Is there some sort of special meaning to this whole procedure? If so, I'm afraid it's a bit lost on me. A roll, which you can eat. I wish that didn't kick you out of the menu every single time. Not that I do a whole lot of eating here. No curved blade. Wait. I was expecting to find that blade on the ground. I guess not. Maybe it broke. Or did I accidentally throw it away? I don't think I did. I hope none of these is actually special without looking special. Doesn't seem that way though. Alright. Let's take a look into this little dead-end room. Okay. Oh. First hidden button I've seen in a Avernite structure, so they like to employ that kind of trick as well. Ooh. Please tell me, please teach me a spell. On a pedestal at the end of the passage you find a large, thick book. You open the book expecting an incomprehensible jumble, only to receive a pleasant surprise. You can understand it. It's written in your tongue. That's quite mysterious. Study the tome. It is a fairly simple text on small group tactics, focusing on the most efficient combination between melee and magical attacks. It's not advanced, but you do learn a few things. You gain some experience. Oh, cool. More interesting than the contents of the book is the fact that it is here at all, indeed. Not only were these Avernite waiting to ambush you, but they are in possession of human books. Also, the Avernite made numerous notes in the book in their strange, elegant script. You study them carefully, trying to learn what you can about these strange creatures and their writing. Very interesting. Do I actually learn more about... Oh, well, there's a level up again. Huh. I guess that just contributes to the experience points that we got, and not actually to some kind of cumulative knowledge of the Avernite language. It's fair enough. Yes. 11 intelligence now. And more priest spells. I guess a bit more first aid. I would really like to give him more weapon arts, but I guess I'm going to invest more into his bow skills as soon as I hit 16 priest spells. Yeah. I think last level up I gave him a sniper. This level up I put a point in here. I guess I'm going to alternate doing that kind of thing. Okay. There's also something here. Oh, no, there isn't. Oh, there is a chest, though, with another cloak in it. Alright. And another room here that I somehow missed. Oh. Another hidden button. Someone has hollowed out a bowl in the stone pedestal and filled it with a red liquid. It glows slightly and emits wisps of sweet-smelling steam. There is a small clay cup on the floor by the pool. It doesn't seem like some kind of trap. More like something the Vanity or whoever put here for their own use, so I guess it's fine for us to use. You taste the fluid. At first it seems like you've made a horrible mistake. Nausea doubles you over. Then, as quick as it came, the nausea disappears, replaced by an incredible sense of well-being. You drink refreshing draughts of the fluid. And that completely healed us. Oh, okay. Not what I expected, but I'll take it. I guess if I had come here any weaker, we might have actually needed that a lot more than we did. In fact, it certainly feels that I've, you know... Oh, thick wool tonic. Wow, not tonic, tunic. I didn't see this at first. Okay, you have the... Oh, you have the fine robe, because you're a mage. That makes sense. I mean, armor-wise, this isn't so great. I wonder if I should upgrade at all. I guess magical resistance is more useful to my mages. There are these walls that I could shatter, potentially. But I'm gonna see if I can reach the other side normally, which looks like I will. There is a narrow crack in the wall here, leading into a part of the fort thoroughly devastated by the passage of time. Narrow, hazardous passages wend their way among the ruins. Is that supposed to be wind, or is wend actually a word in this context? Intriguing. Some brooms, no thanks. Don't feel like swiping right now. Swiping? Sweeping. Same thing. There's gotta be some kind of inhabitants in these seemingly abandoned tunnels. A chasm. Well. And more Vanity. Okay. So the other side was the undead side. Oh, not you. Actually, while we have the advantage, might as well do this and then attack. Although it looks like we're only facing 2 Vanity here. It shouldn't be that bad either way. You can't reach from there. You can't from here. Poor guy. Poor guys. Never stood a chance. More hexagonal bars. Interesting that one of these was required, apparently. Or one of these is required to operate this wheel. Yes. It fits perfectly. Not a surprise, since in order to reach here we must have already operated the other one. Okay. The way is now open, and there is another bar waiting here. So maybe these are not actually used, or going to be used as crafting materials, after all? Well, who knows? Another single Vanity, I was going to say. Actually, this one's blue and this one's green. Is there a certain meaning to that? There might be. Maybe one of them is a melee and the other one is a razor disc thrower. Bolt of cloth, okay, that's normal enough. Oh, And with that, we're clear to pass through this place. This is still mysterious. Oh. Oh. Sneaky, sneaky. I thought I looked around, but I guess I didn't really look around all that well. Yeah, these guys are surprisingly strong still. But this should do the trick, hopefully. Yes. Okay. There's, of course, another button there. Okay, someone made their way here and died here. Oh, okay, this is actually much appreciated. Also, fine steel. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I hope I didn't accidentally put one of these into the junk bag as thinking it was gold, but it does look different enough that I don't think I made that mistake. No, gold bars definitely do look different, and they are not used for crafting. Okay, cool. I mean, I kind of doubt that this is going to be used for crafting, since it doesn't say anything of the sort. I wonder if I should... You know, I'm just going to keep one. Oh, that doesn't work. Right. I'm going to give this to you, and I'm going to put these into the junk bag, and this cloak too. I'm going to keep this one around for, you know, reasons, in case we need another one to operate something. Okay, that was nice. Looking forward to making an awesome weapon out of that fine steel. Oh yeah, right. There's a boat. And now we can pass through. Yes, I know. Right, no reason to land here or anywhere. Right, and through here we can reach whatever is back here. The ceiling is much lower to the northwest. You won't be able to progress in this direction much farther. Not much. Huh. Is there any reason to go here? No. Weird. I guess this allows us access to these fungus patches. Did they regrow in the meantime? I suppose so. Oh, okay, this one's still unidentified. So maybe they are not random. And were one time only. Who knows? We can move on. However, a sign says, oh, what? This obelisk tilts at an extreme angle. Someone recently carved new markings on it, but you can't understand them. Alright. Okay, and further down the river we go. Of course, that means that we won't easily be able to return to this tower. And I think that's the only thing remaining here that we didn't actually fully explore. Right? I mean, we can always return to this place from the surface. Except there's not going to be a boat there. Huh. Weird. Very strange. Okay. Choose your path. Looks like they're all gonna converge down here. You emerge from the rapids into a wide, placid lake. The helpful glowing fungus on the ceiling is sparser here. There are huge clots of pale algae floating everywhere. They're hard to see, but you can always smell them. How pleasant. Okay, yeah, this is all the same. That's some kind of place. There's some kind of dungeon-like structure. More hellhounds. Alright. Those are cave worm thingies. Hidden entrance, something. Walls seemingly walling off nothing at all. There's gotta be more to that, to those places. Then immediately meets the eye. This might be... What is this? Coffin caves. Alright, that sounds inviting. Is there going to be another roadblock that we'll have to navigate around or through? Oh. As you pilot your increasingly unstable craft... Increasingly unstable? Really? Into this cavern, an apparition appears in front of you. It is Avernite wearing a flowing cloak and a golden crown. So, not the same person we've seen before? It floats along with you, matching your speed, and speaks. For a while you can't understand its words. It realizes this, mumbles a brief spell, and restarts. I am Darius Bok, once and still a great lord. My honors are long, long overdue. I will not be neglected. Come to my tomb and pay me respects. Pay me my respects, or you will not leave without my curse. Having delivered its message, the shade disappears. Beyond where it was, you can see a dark tunnel into a nearby hill. The Avernite seem like creatures with great mastery of magic. Their curse is likely an unpleasant thing indeed. Yep, okay, I'm gonna record this, just in case. So, Darius Bok. Come to my tomb and pay me my respects. Okay, so, presumably, this is your tomb? Okay, yep, Tomb of Darius Bok, indeed. Okay, so that's a different kind of roadblock, so we'll have to move past there. You know what? I'm curious. Did I save beforehand? I'm not sure if I did. No, I did. I just want to see how this curse actually works. You're almost past the crypt. That Darius Bok shade thing seemed very insistent on your not passing without paying it your respects, whatever that meant. Ignore the shade, keep going. The shade of Darius Bok reappears. Its expression seems exactly the same, but who knows how to read the faces of these creatures. It speaks. You neglect me. You dare neglect the crystal souls? Are those crystal souls there along the wall? We who gave our lives in your service? You will pay for your disloyalty. It waves its hands. You smell rot from your packs. You look inside. Much of your food is gone. Uh-oh. That is not all, fools. I pronounce my dread curse on you. All you try, you will fail at. Every footstep will be heavy. Every breath will be hard. Come back to my tomb and pay respects, and I will lift the curse. Until then, you will regret this slight. Having delivered its dire message, the shade disappears. You feel very strange. Nice. Dread curse, indeed. I think you can see that here among traits, yes. Maximum increase is 5. That would be an interesting challenge run if you try to accumulate as many dread curses as you can, although I guess you can't really pick those up until some way into the game. Right. But we are free to move on from here. Interesting. Of course I'm not going to. Even without that warning, I would certainly want to explore all of these places. Maybe this is gonna be my rest spot for this area here. Okay, we have 3 dungeons basically to explore. Possibly more. There's this place, which I'm not sure what it is yet, and there's that hidden passage. Let's take a look at this first. It's probably gonna be somewhat minor. Well, not as minor as I thought. The cave ahead of you is filled with the most amazing mushrooms you've ever seen. They are all a pure creamy white, most waist high, many higher, some even taller than you. When you step inside, the mushroom patch swarms with activity. Gremlins rush up to you, filled with glee at having visitors. They ask you in high-pitched voices to come frolic with them. The reputation of the gremlin people precedes them. They can be kind, but they're also very mercurial and potentially dangerous. Their invitation makes you nervous. The gremlins don't seem to notice this. Flee in terror. No, attack them. I'm going to trust them. I know it's stupid, but, you know. The gremlins pull you into the grove and start dancing with you, spinning you around slowly at first, and faster still. As you dance, you feel lighter on your feet. You later find this was not because you were gaining energy, but because the eternally ravenous gremlins were stealing your food. God damn it. Eventually, you stumble out of the glade. The cave grows silent behind you. You search your belongings only to find much of your food is gone. However, to make up for it, the gremlins did leave you a bottle of some sweet-smelling fluid. You smell the stuff. It's gremlin wine. The wine of the fairy folk can be an unpredictable and powerful brew. Very rare and valuable. I think that's worth it. Though the gremlins are gone, you see that they have left some monsters behind to guard the back of the grove. Oh, okay. We are now free to enter. And that looks like it's going to give us a campsite to use. Gremlin wine. Oh, okay. Battle frenzy for 8 turns. So that's basically exactly the same as a speed potion. Doesn't look unpredictable at all. You guys don't have any speed potions yet. I think you would like some gremlin wine. Now I wonder if we could have killed them for it. Not that I would want to do that, but I mean, it would make sense if they dropped that bottle if you managed to slay them. If you can fight them in the first place. Maybe they would just laugh and disappear or something like that. Anyway, let's see if we can deal with these guys. A rabbit hellhound, okay. 40% hit chance. You should have 45? No, it's also 40. Okay. Yeah, protection. Haste. Hope that we survive. One more hit from this guy. Ooh, okay, that should have ended differently. But it didn't. Why don't you use some group healing? Buff again. Try to daze them? Okay, good. This should be doable now. With only this guy currently active. Did we establish that these are immune to frost? Immune to fire, rather? I think so. We really need to kill this guy, though, before the others wake up. Okay, awesome. Why don't you try to prolong their sleep? Okay, 2 woke up. Can't reach. Oh, come on. Well, try to shoot at least. Screw it. Oh no, and you missed the one that you could have killed. Really. But they're ensnared. Okay. That works, I guess. Attack that guy. Kill it. Good. Good, good. And just because I want to know for sure... Yes, these are immune. Okay, cool. That could have gone differently, but seems like we're good. You search the area for the monster's lair, hoping to find some treasure. Fortunately, your luck is with you. You find some old coins. Also, one of the bones is actually some sort of wand. Okay, 100 coins and a fiery wand. I mean, fiery wands, not exactly the greatest thing you could find. But oh well. In the back of the cave, you find a small cache full of food and gremlin wine. It looks tempting. Can we trigger this again? Yes. This seems fishy, but nonetheless, I am going to try and pick it up. Take it. Oh, wrong button. Take it. Oh, that worked. Gremlin wine, dried meat, and a roll. Huh, so we did regain some food, which I should probably hold on to. Still not entirely sure how this works. You get another bottle of these. Oh, right. I also should use this at some point. Yeah, I'm just going to keep some food with me, because it seems like there's actually some use for it this time around. So what's up with this place? There's a ruin to the north. It's an enormous stone wall stretching from east to west. Cavequakes have opened 2 gaps in it. There was once a road running up to the wall, but little remains of it now. Still, there doesn't seem to be anything behind it. Maybe there's some kind of concealed path. Oh, there's also a Avernite standing there, I think. Almost invisible at first. These ancient ruins, crumbled by centuries of neglect, are haunted. You find a lone shade of Avernite standing by the back of the wall, by the back wall. It watches you mournfully, waiting to see what you do. Well, let's try to talk to it. The creature mutters a spell and then begins to speak. You can understand its speech now. Greetings, humans. I have been charged to return from my rest by those farther down this river to lend you assistance. In life, I was a healer. I can adopt that role again, as I did in life, if it is necessary. Oh, sure. The shade casts a healing blessing on you. Safe travel, strange creature. You are awaited. I will tell those who have bound me what has happened. Then I am free. Fades away. Oh, that was a one-time thing. Bullshit. I hope there is a more permanent way of healing. Actually, I might not want to do this. I doubt that they would put me here without any way to, reliably heal myself. It's good to know that this dude exists. And this looks like it might have a campsite in it, but it is guarded by ooze crawlers. Let's find out how bad they are. Not that bad hit point wise, or 75% hit chance is not amazing. But we have seen a lot worse. Also, I should not have killed that thing. Don't know what I was thinking. Maybe it was a good thing because they turned out to be faster than Miri for some reason. I guess in that case I might as well just deal damage. Kill it, please. Okay, good. Huh. Ratanto actually has a pretty good hit chance here. Better than my melee fighters. Interesting. Let's see. You find a few ancient foundations, some scattered scones. That would be nice. Some scattered stones and a smattering of broken green tile. This is the ruin of an ancient Vanatite village. You guessed that it was abandoned several centuries ago. You aren't immediately sure why. Okay. And we cannot actually do anything with this place. Well, that's not great. I don't know, this looks friendly enough, but it is called some kind of tomb? Oh, coffin caves, no. That sounds even worse. There's this place. If this guy is just going to disappear after healing us once, that makes this pretty challenging, honestly. We're also at an hour, so I guess I'm gonna make a cut here. Wow, this is so intriguing. I just want to keep exploring and exploring. And I will, of course. It's just a matter of, making cuts here and there. So I guess this is such a time. We're going to resume our exploration next time. For the time being, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.